My favorite accomplishment of Donald Trump's term as president is what he did to the establishment, the swamp, the deep state in Washington, D.C. He truly was a bull in a china shop in that place. He was so destructive to their hold on everything, including the incredible rape and pillage they practice from American taxpayers, wasting their money throughout the world and enriching their friends, their contractors, and bureaucrats. It's just an incredible thing, and how we allow it to happen, I will never understand that. But Trump started a beautiful thing, and I could kiss him on the lips for it. Now, let me define who this swamp establishment is. Number one, it's all in Washington, D.C. It's the military complex, and I'm not talking soldiers. These are the leaders. Remember, these are all Washington, D.C. This is the Pentagon. All right. They're the ones who want endless wars. They're the ones who want to make sure we have bases throughout the world so they can waste our money at an incredible pace. We're talking about the State Department, foreign policy wonks, we call them. Anybody having to do with foreign policy. This is a massive bureaucratic structure. And by the way, anytime you see a politician as a part of a deal of some kind with a foreign country or organization, they don't even read the bills. It is brought up, managed, and directed by the swamp, by the bureaucratic establishment behind it. And again, you can't imagine how much of your money they are getting rich off of and spreading throughout the world. All those trade deals, NAFTA, Paris Climate Accord, TPP, the Iran deal, go through the list. Trump destroyed them all. You can't imagine how mad this made the elite in D.C. It's why they hated him so bad. No group on planet Earth hated Donald Trump as much as those people, those bureaucrats, the establishment of Washington, D.C. And these wars Trump just announced he's going to bring troops home from Afghanistan. They are so upset with this. And we're about to celebrate our 20th year in Afghanistan. But listen, it's to their benefit financially that we have bases throughout the world, endless wars, as many as we can keep going. They're for it. All these world organizations, holy smokes, the bureaucrats love to hobnob and to hang out with them and to spread taxpayer dollars around. NATO, United Nations, the World Health Organization, G7, G20, just go through the list. And man, Trump has just killed them on that stuff. And I love him for it. He's going to end around in so many cases. Ever wonder why all the presidents before Trump said they wanted to move the capital of Israel to Jerusalem, but they never did it? Do you know why? Because the establishment behind them wasn't for it. Trump just went around them and did it. Same thing with the deal in Israel. But here's the sad reality. As wonderful as that was as an accomplishment, he never mentioned it the final 2 weeks of the campaign. Why? Because he's the dumbest politician ever.